The practice of mummifying the dead began in ancient Egypt, circa 3500 BCE. They believed that in order to live in the afterlife, their body had to be preserved. The earliest ancient Egyptians buried their dead in small pits in the desert. The heat and dryness of the sand dehydrated the bodies, quickly creating lifelike and natural mummies. Later, the ancient Egyptians began burying their dead in coffins to protect them from wild animals in the desert. However, they realized that bodies placed in coffins decayed when they were not exposed to the hot, dry sand of the desert. Mummification was mainly done to wealthy people, as poorer people could not afford the process. The process had two stages. First, the embalming of the body, then the wrapping and burial of the body. The chief embalmer was a priest wearing a mask. Beyond knowing the correct rituals prayers to be performed at various stages, the priests also needed a detailed knowledge of human anatomy. First, the body is taken to the tent, known as Ebo, or the place of purification. There, the embalmers wash the body and rinse it with water from the Nile. The embalmers remove many of the internal organs. It is important to remove these because they are the first part of the body to decompose. However, the heart is not removed from the body. The internal organs were removed from the body. The lungs, intestines, stomach, and liver were placed inside canopic jars. These canopic jars and the Book of the Dead were buried with the mummy to help the soul in his search in the afterlife. Finally, a board of painted wood is placed on top of the mummy before the mummy is covered into its coffin. The funeral is held for the deceased, and the family mourns his death. If the person had a pharaoh, he would be placed inside his special burial chamber with lots of treasure.